wide left.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week, not an issue.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's got Smith here.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hurts.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack.
Hurts, and he'll be brought down at the 27.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Sanders.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll try to run with Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And this one is right through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll roll him out right. Wants a shuffle pass, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
The Seahawks at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking of the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Found his target. It's Anderson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Clark. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he...
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased if they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
Hurts.
And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Caden Smith, the tight end. And it's 3rd and short.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
On first down, Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Finding room at midfield.
And he's going to get this down to the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And a nice play on the end of it. An 18-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
And so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Clark throwing on 1st down. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Clark flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nifty job there on the scramble. Got 12 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Off play action. Clark dancing to his left.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Clark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Off the play fake, Clark. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this is caught by Evans.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Give him 8 yards that time on the screen. Now 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. It's Eckler again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Throwing again. Clark. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they?
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Throwing is Hurts.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
An inside give to Jones. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Donald Parham.
34 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either...
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Another run with Sanders. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Up the middle with Eckler. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3 on the give. This is Eckler, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, here's Jones. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one complete to Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First throw there taken in by Smith. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And oh, this This is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The Eagles on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. They'll look to throw again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
This is caught by Evans.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown! Mike Evans, 40 yards.
They'll turn to Sanders.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Clark. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's in. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. Touchdown, Eagles. Mike Evans with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Eagles have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Off play action. Clark. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Powerful running. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Clark steps away to his left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
the touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down. Back to throw here.
And once again, this is Sanders.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Back to throw again.
Quick throw, finding Mike Evans.
First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Back to throw.
Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up fourth down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
That pass is caught by Hardy.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. He's back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Clark now. Off play action. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Seahawks, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-1.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.